Hi guys! Happy 2019! It's Nadine. Happy New Year! Welcome to my first video of this year. Thank you so much for being part of my 2018 and now 2019. Let's move on, move forward. I'm not really exactly super ready for 2019. I'm kind of scared, but we are gonna power through and we're gonna make the most out of this year. Since it's the new year, the future is bright for me. This is how white I am. Okay, since it's the new year, I know a lot of us have a new list of goals that we want to achieve by this year. But for today, I want to talk about the goals that we didn't achieve from last year that we are now gonna carry over to this year. And I do not want us to make the same mistake as last year by not completely achieving them. So today, we are talking about how to get our goals done this year, right now. Actionable steps instead of just having it rot in our list. Basically, today we're talking about things that I've been putting off from last year and how we're gonna achieve them together right now. So my number one tip for you and for me is to limit ourselves, to minimize. All about minimalizing, I don't know. So, for example, one of my goals last year and the years prior to last year, every single year since I was born, is to be a more clean human being, to have my room nice and tidy. But it's really not going well for me because I realized that one of the things that I would do whenever I would be like, oh, I'm gonna clean today, I usually set out one full day or one afternoon for me to just clean. And afterwards, I really, live like I'm living in a pigsty once again. So instead of having one full day or one full afternoon dedicated to just cleaning, it's super tiring, first of all, and just the idea of it makes me, it's so nakatamad. I don't even want to think about it. So instead of that, my tip, or what I want to instill for me this year, is to just have the habit of cleaning my room every day or every 2 days in a set amount of time. So I think the set amount of time that I want to set for me is 3 songs, 3 fun jams. Earlier today, I jammed out to some 5 Seconds of Summer, some old school 5 Seconds of Summer. Super love that. And I just basically cleaned as much as I can in the span of 3 songs. 3 songs is basically 12 to 15 minutes. You can also just set a timer to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but then having a song playing is way more fun. So that's what I did, and one of my goals was to just make sure I have a nice clean space at my desk and a nice clear walkway, and I was able to achieve that. I mean, sure, I still have a lot of dirty or unkept spaces, but at least if I do this every 2 days, every single day, then we will get there, and it's a lot less daunting than having a full cleaning day. Another thing that I have been meaning to do since last year is to sell my old clothes online. I'm picking Carousel because my friend sells her stuff on Carousel, and I think a lot of people use Carousel, so my Carousel is here, and it's also gonna be linked down below in case you're interested. I just have this huge pile of clothes already, segregated from my closet. I have just been so lazy to actually take pictures and list them online, so I haven't been doing it forever. So instead of me thinking that I have this whole pile to get through, I have now limited myself to list or take pictures of 10 items. So I'm gonna do it either 10 items per day or 10 items per week. As long as it's just 10, it is way more doable for me versus this huge pile of clothes just sitting there in the next room. So it's a lot less scary for me to tackle. Taking that whole pizza and slicing it into slices of pizza dough, the task seems a lot less scary, and it's way more actionable than just having it as an idea floating around. You were actually doing steps to achieve what we want to do. There is now less burnout, less excuses, and more action. Speaking of limiting, I have been living without an expense tracker, guys. I am an adult, and I haven't been living with an expense tracker. So this year, I really wanna be good at tracking my expenses, because sometimes I would track my expenses for a month. I used this app called Wally before. I'm not sure if it's still alive, but I've downloaded a new one this year, hopefully it's good. But I've also made a spreadsheet. This year, I really want to utilize Google Docs, Google Drive, in all its glory, not for school stuff anymore, but for my adulting life. I just made a cute little tiny Google Sheet expense tracker. I literally made it super duper simple, and I'm most probably gonna edit it along the year and along the months pass by. Lastly, or kind of last, like point number 4A and B, one of my goals every year is to read more books. First tip for that is to actually buy books that interest you or read the books that interest you. So the one that I have now is called This Will Make You Smarter. The title is just really smart. It's top-notch marketing. I have been out of the learning inside the classroom setting in so long, aka a place wherein a certain professional or someone who's actually an expert at their craft speaks to you sort of setting. I've been out of that for so long that I've been really craving it. And basically, this book is a list of articles written by experts, by scientists, and the topic that they're all writing about is one topic or one concept they think will help you, will help me, encourage me to improve my thinking. And it's just so interesting because I'm not really a sciencey person. I am a very easily wowed person. Like, I find things really curious and really magnificent. Again, I'm not a sciencey person, so I don't know a lot of things, obviously. So just reading the concepts that they're telling me, I'm so inspired by the world and how big it is and how little I am, but I'm also really equally humbled by the whole experience living, and it's interesting. So I'm super excited to read this. And the thing with this book is that it's pretty much a collection of articles, so every chapter is just around 3 pages, and I can be like, oh wow, I've learned so much. So this book has a really good format for what I want to do and the reading I want to do. If you're obviously not reading this book, or if you're reading like a fiction novel, if you want to get into the habit of reading, as well as if you want to get into the habit of having nightly or daily devotions, is to set a timer, an automatic timer on your phone that will notify you whenever you have to do what you have to do. Make sure it's at a time when you know you're at home and you know you can commit to that time every single day. For me, I really want it to be before I sleep, before I get to bed. I just really want to have all those thoughts at night more than during the day. I don't know why. If reading the Bible or reading the book is a really daunting thing, I think one thing you can do is to either commit to reading a chapter a day or reading 5 pages if a chapter is too long. Like maybe 10 pages a day or 5 pages a day will get you through that book, you know, versus telling yourself that you're gonna read this book in 1 day or in 1 sitting or in 2 days. Chopping it all up into like 5 pages, 10 pages, way more doable. Simplification, I guess, is the theme. Simplifying, minimizing, limiting. Maybe not limiting. Limiting sounds really bad, but it's the word that I've been using throughout this video. I think simplifying is a better term. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys are inspired to do something that you've been wanting to do since last year, since 2018. Let's not bring with us the habit of unfinished business this year, and to just continually inspire ourselves through daily tasks and daily, I don't know, just be inspired by life every single day. Like, try to do that and be good. I'm so excited to be making more content for you guys this year. I really want to talk about more topics that are actually helpful for you guys, as well as entertaining, of course. But I really want more meaning, and I don't know, I think that's something that I lacked in 2018. I think I was like just going through the motions, but in 2019 I really want to be more intentional. This is my tweet was, I want to be more intentional with my thoughts and my actions, and I think this is a very good first step. So yeah, I talked a lot, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and if you have any video requests for 2019, please comment them down below, as well as let me know what you've been putting off from last year. I would love to hear from you. So this video was from my heart to yours. I'll see you guys. Bye!